Hello out there. I'm joined in the booth by Jacob's old partner.
Here I
No,
am.
we're not playing that game. You tell him your name, Mike.
My name is Jacob's ex-partner.
That's Mike Brazil.
There I am.
Got the wild man in the booth with me. And we should have a good one for you. This is open singles for to get to fifth place. Tommy Yore versus Sam DiJohn.
Should be a fun one. Should be really see if Tommy's obviously experienced, top of the world champion. Sam's an up-and-comer youth, great player. See if he can kind of turn that corner.
Are you saying he's got no chance?
No,
Sam
not
DiJohn?
at all. I think Sammy's got a great chance, and he's a great player. It's just one of those things where, as the youth comes up, and they're playing these better players, and I say youth, but I mean, really, Tommy is youth.
Yeah, Tommy's a youth.
But Sammy's what, 17?
How old's Tommy? He can't be more than
24?
25.
24, 25?
Yeah, Sam is, I think, 18
But this is that breakdown, right? Munoz, what is he?
or 17.
26, 27 now, Munoz? 25, 26, 27?
Something like that.
In that
I'm
range,
sure.
right? But
Yeah.
you still have youth. You still have Jacob. You've got Sammy. You've got some of these younger kids that are amazing. Brady
Yeah,
Wyrowski.
Brady.
Amazing youth players. And you know what? When they need to turn the corner, everybody always says, what do you got to do? You want to be the best? You got to beat the best.
Yeah.
And Tommy's one of the best.
Yeah, he's at the top of the food chain, no doubt.
Absolutely. I don't think Sammy has a great 2 to 5. He usually shoots, right?
It's gonna be tough just in that regard because I don't know if he can score enough from the 2-row to keep up with Tommy. Tommy's gonna be controlled.
Yep.
It's just Tommy's a juggernaut.
But Sammy has a monster 2-bar. Like shooting 2-bar, he's got a pretty dang good 2-bar.
Yeah, it'll be tested here.
It will be. It will be. It'll be a fun match. I hope everybody enjoys watching. It should be a real good time.
But really, Sam's the next master. He's.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Unless for any reason he stops playing, but that's not going to happen.
Right now, you could say Sam's the best pro, and Tommy's one of the best masters.
Yeah.
Top 5.
And the only reason
doubt.
Sammy's the top pro right now on tour is because Jacob's gone. He's really the last left top end, really top end pro, right?
Yeah, he's on the fast track, no doubt.
And this is for 5th, 6th on the winner's side?
To get there.
To get to 5th, 6th.
Yeah, they're about to play for their page.
Well, it should be exciting.
I'll tell you exactly where they are.
Should be a lot of fire in this match.
Yeah, the winner of this one will play either Rob Maras or Jacob Belkos.
Right.
And Sam came through Russell to get to this point, and Tommy Yore, Ahmed Taha.
That's 2 really solid players, too. Played Ahmad for the first time earlier yesterday. Man, he's a tough goalie.
Yeah, he's good.
Really good. We had to play him and Jeff Schroeder in pro doubles.
Oh, Jeffrey, yeah.
Those 2, they're great. Where did they finish here last year? They did really good last year.
They won, or wait.
Did
They won expert doubles.
Expert doubles.
Yeah.
Stahl won last year, didn't he? Or
Stahl won pro doubles
pro
last
doubles,
year.
yeah.
Or wait. Yeah, Stahl and Wyrowski.
Stahl and Wyrowski, yep.
Yeah.
And our pro doubles champs this weekend was Brady
And Stahl Jr.
and Stahl Jr., yep. And they double dipped.
They double dipped.
And it was like it was 3 out of 4 Michigan, yeah?
Yeah.
Wyrowski, Stahl.
That's the only reason Ron was impartial in the booth. Because they were all from Michigan.
I know you guys be all impartial. I don't get it. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't get it.
Because you can't be up here rooting for someone, painting a picture for people. You let them paint their own picture.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. We've all got a little bit of skin in the game somewhere. But, I mean, you can still be impartial and not have, you know what I mean? If you're, I don't know, maybe I'm not that good at it. I don't know. But I'll try to be impartial, Teddy. It'll be fun for the viewers.
Yeah, both these two living out of New York now. And they just teamed up recently.
Tommy Yore's in New York?
Tommy Yore is out of New York now.
Is that work reasons?
I think so.
Because
Yeah.
he's done with college now. He's out of college.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's work.
Yeah, that would make sense. Here we go.
All right, this event brought to us by Good Nature E-Vapor.
Sammy DiJohn starting off with a monster wall pass. Close to the dead bar, top side, rollover. Nice shot. Sammy setting up for that. Oh. Almost got that one back in the goal. That's the kind of stuff Tommy, just instant reaction to stuff. Brandon does that. So good at it. Big pull side from Tommy, looking good.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Oh, what a pickup.
Yeah, I think Tommy will make Sam do other things than the favorite things he likes to do, like that fast wall pass, a fast little brush down from the third man he likes.
I think he can take advantage of some of those things just because, like that last one, he blocks the pass, just flips the 3-bar over and catches the loose ball. Great loose ball possession. Another big pull side, beating that dead bar. Good shot, Tommy, good shot.
That's fast.
Real fast.
All right, picked off by Sam here. Chance to tie it up at 2.
The rare mishap in that spot right there from Tommy. Kind of lost the ball. You can already see that Sam's having a tough time with that 2-bar. He's got a big pull shot, but he's been doing some weird pull-push kicks, and they've all been getting blocked by. He hasn't been hitting them square either. Tommy's picking them off.
Hopped out to the pull side, then down the middle there from Tommy.
Nice little short wall from that 2 to 5. Everybody's become accustomed to with Tommy. Ooh, that one was actually dead bar. And, oh, good pickup.
Tommy fights that one in, 4-1.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Tommy Yore, runner-up last year to Ryan Moore in this event. No Ryan Moore this weekend in singles.
He's here.
He's here. He's playing with Dan Barber in open doubles, and he won the Pro-Am already with Cole Lembeck.
He is playing.
Yeah, he's playing. He's just not playing open singles.
Okay. It was kind of, that one kind of ragged off the 3-bar, went in, but it was still in.
Yeah, just off a man and in.
Yep.
I've got no beef with that.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Ryan sat there in the party room last night for a while. Good times, and I think, he's seeing kind of what makes Wisconsin foosball great.
If you guys haven't checked out the Sheboygan party room over by the pool area, you're missing out on life. I went over there and had an awesome burrito. Got to sit down for a while. It was a cool place. There's a table in there. They're all set up.
They had tacos today. They had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go again, game 2. I think you're right. Tommy does not want him to get that quick wall.
No, he's not going to let him have his favorite stuff. He's going to take it away.
Ooh.
Well, that's fair play.
Yep. That ball had a lot of spin on it.
Sam with the big pull kick here.
Loose ball pickup on Sammy. Let's go.
I'm sure we'll see his pull shot at some point.
Yeah. Nice fast tic-tac-top wall for Tommy.
Right off the post.
Yep. I think actually in that scenario, Sammy's doing a good job of really putting that dead bar out there. I mean, I think Tommy can hit it, but that's a tight shot, and I think that was going to force that in there. That's not a bad defense in that scenario.
I do not think Tommy Yore's going after a posted up hole. I don't think he's aiming at that. I think he's trying to time when you're bobbing off it.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying with the defense with Sammy. He put it out there, and he got a piece of it. He's just trying to knock it up there and get some loose balls off him now. I think this is probably where you're going to see some of this experience difference too. Just the depth of his game. Tommy's amazing.
Sam has taken after Ryan Moore on his defensive strategy. He's really shaking the man really hard. And it's legal what he's doing.
Yep. I think we kind of ran into that in Michigan.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah. I put up a stink. But...
Ooh, nice steal on the...
But legally, you can shake the table so hard, and only if the ball rolls from its point are they going to call a jar. What happened there?
The ball went into the air off of Sammy's shot.
And bounced in, airborne?
All the way back into his area, hit like the wingman on the 3-bar, jumped in his goal.
Oh, and then jumped in.
That's brutal.
But yeah, they let you really shake the table right now, and I don't agree with that rule.
Well,
it's too hard on the table.
And,
I'm not a pole shooter, but I can shake the crap out of the table too,
Yeah. And I think everybody kind of has a different opinion about it. I tend to probably agree with you in that scenario, but if you're looking to do like a nice smooth pass, you can't do that if the ball's kind of wiggling, just taking you off and everything. That was good in and out.
Yeah, nice movement there from Sam to get Tommy off his marks.
Good shot from Sammy. Good shot. Awesome wall.
Sam, sponsored by Foos Gear. He's been sponsored by Foos Gear for a number of years. Foos Gear picked him up in a limousine at the airport once.
Yeah.
Had like a sign and everything. Yeah, like they're taking care of this guy.
He's like a celebrity.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good kid. Good kid. That's the other thing I like about a lot of these younger players. They're good people. They're fun to be around. They're fun to talk to. They're fun to hang out with. Great people.
I agree, buddy. All right, here's Tommy. Timeout.
Testing the waters there. Well, while we get a second or two here, I'd like to just give a quick shout out to Mr. Mike Wales. He's pushing me to get in the booth. I've been busy all weekend. Teddy said he was trying to find me. I was hiding in my room, quivering on my bed, just scared to come in here, but now I'm back in here. So thanks, Wales, for talking Teddy into getting me in here. Hope everybody else is having a great time watching Wisconsin State Foosball Championships. That was nice.
Down the middle where there wasn't even a hole.
Yeah, walk. Bang. Foosball pickup. Good job. Nice shot, Sam. Nice shot. Waited for it. Opened up and he hit it.
Yeah, he's going to have to work for every shot. Tommy's defense is so good.
Ooh, nice block on the 5. And this is where it gets difficult. It's 2 to 5, 2 to 5, 2 to 5, 5 to 3, right? Just wearing out the clock over the course of a whole match.
And he passes high percentage on both, so he just lives with the ball.
See, there he finally went with a good, solid pull shot. He really hasn't hit a good, that was the best 2-bar shot he's put down range this whole match. He's been mis-executing some of these pull push kicks, some of these other things. Nice block. Way to stay home. Gets a little ragger in there. Right, we're still in game 2.
Timeout, Sam.
Timeout, Sammy. The last time I was in here last year, we had some timeout controversies. Should we be keeping track of that?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. But I'm not going to let them guilt me into thinking that was my fault.
It wasn't our fault, but if we keep track, right, then it helps.
Yeah.
Here we go, back at it. 4 to 3, Sammy, game 2.
Opportunity to tie it here. Rocket down the middle. Tries to go out and back down the middle.
Sammy got on it. Oh.
And off a man and in.
Tommy picks up a junker. What does Ryan Moore call those? Sloppy Joes?
Sloppy Joes.
Sloppy Joe, baby.
Game ball.
Ooh, nice second man pass. I like that. Little fake it into it. Good time for a timeout. Nope. I think Sammy, and this is some of that experience, right? Sammy could have got that ball to his 3-bar with a great pass, pick up that ball, and then call a timeout. Oh, loose ball. Tommy's got it. Oh, we went for that deep bull side again. He's still having a lot of trouble.
Sam, that's his second.
That's the second he's out. He's still having a lot of trouble with that 2-bar. He's not executing the way I'm used to seeing him execute.
Who, Sam?
Sammy.
Well, Tommy's going to take away his best shot. What do you think his best shot is?
He's got 3 or 4 just monster shots off that 2-bar. And what I'm saying is, so far in this match, he really hasn't executed he had that one that was executed pretty well. The rest of them have been kind of off-kilter, little hitting the corner of the guy. They haven't been his, I don't know if he's trying to do something different. It might be just what you're talking about, but he's trying to go for that bank. Ryan Moore bank.
Timeout, Tommy Yore.
See, and here now Tommy understands. And if Sammy could have called that timeout when he had the ball on the 3-bar.
I don't know that always makes a difference. I'm arguing with Ron about that all the time, but I could just as easily make a mistake out of a timeout.
Yep.
I've done that before, too.
I'm not going to say it make a huge difference, but, you know, as you go through that process and you're getting into it,
yeah,
you get this opportunity to win a game. You're down 1 game. You're in game 2. You got an opportunity to win it. Look at that defense for 10 seconds.
It wouldn't hurt.
And then take a timeout.
Tommy Yore, chance to close out game 2.
Big block, big block. Good block.
Maybe Sam wanted to close it out from the back. No. Nope.
Oh, loose ball pickup. Now he's another opportunity. But now he's out of timeouts. Big pull, big race. Good D, good shot. Nice up, nice up.
Sam's defense keeping him in this game and giving him more opportunities here because he's had a few chances to take this game.
That's his 3rd shot.
Yeah, third shot.
Third shot, and that's Tommy's 3rd block.
More defense.
Yeah. Defense wins championships.
Ooh, left hook.
Oh, and he catches the loose ball.
He'll do that anytime. He's not afraid to use a left hook on 4-4.
Another big block.
Nice post up there by Sam. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Sam's going to have to attack that short corner. Oh, back in his own.
Tommy put it in his own. That's tough. That's rough. That was a long last ball. It really was a long last ball. That one had a lot of opportunity for both players.
Sam's defense held fast.
He really held up strong at the end. So did Tommy. Well, Tommy's blocking Sam. Do we just have the one sponsor for this event, or do we have more?
Oh, this is our sponsor, Good Nature E-Vapor, and their goal is to convert as many traditional tobacco users as possible to a healthier alternative. Please visit Good Nature E-Vapor for more information. Their 4th year sponsoring Open Singles.
I remember last year they were a sponsor too.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben.
Take care of you guys. They take care of you well. Here we go, game 3. Sammy with a big block on the 5. The big block on the 5. We're getting into this defensive battle. We're going to see if this, if Sammy can hold. Oh, nice pickup.
That was a veteran play there by Sam.
That was.
Slapping it in when he can.
Wide open, smashing in the hole. Nice.
Good shot. Yeah.
Big top side. Walk it over to the pull side. 1-1 game 3. Ooh, a rare drop from Tommy. Here he goes to the pull shot. You called it. Went for the straight big block. I wouldn't be surprised, too, because Sam's getting on the 5 from Tommy pretty good. You might see Tommy go to more of that still instead of that tic-tac, more of that drag series instead of that tic-tac, just to, vary it up. More the flippy for the straight.
I don't know how often Tommy does that.
Just like the Tony dead stop. He doesn't do that much?
Not much. I have seen him do it. I've seen him work on it, but I haven't seen him break it out at a big tournament very much.
Not one of the tools in his toolbox, huh?
Maybe it is. Maybe I just haven't seen it.
See there, he waited for Sammy to just hit that post, and he smashed that middle.
Yeah, it's good patience for it to open.
Good patience, good read, good shot. Ooh, went for the hook. Got blocked. Loose ball, Sammy picks it up. Sammy's trying to play at a pretty high rate. I don't know if he's trying to speed things along. I don't know if playing real fast is a good idea with somebody like Tommy. Tommy, we all know he's got some of the quickest hands in the game.
Yeah, that doesn't usually help you much against players like Tommy.
No. Faster you play, faster he's going to play. Did that go past him or in between him? That was a good shot.
I couldn't tell exactly where it went.
It was blindingly
Do we have a
fast.
timeout?
Yep. Nice down, good brush. We haven't seen him get a lot of wall passes. See, Tommy's really taken away most of his wall passes so far.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to slow down to get anything to open against Tommy Yore. He's going to have to use his wall checks, slow down with the brush.
You can really see, too, that in that last defense and several other opportunities that Sammy's had, it looks like Tommy, to me, is just baiting him for that pull, but then he's just sitting there on that push. He's like baited him, and then he's just kind of sitting there. And he's getting a good percentage of blocks doing that. Well, Tommy Yore hitting it again. Let's go. Timeout.
Is that a second?
I think Sammy took the first one, didn't he?
Okay, I don't know. Jay has timeout markers. Jay Teal from 3D Foos
Yep.
has timeout markers. Next year we're going to put them on.
Those are the ones that they just clip on the.
Yeah, they just fit around that little pole that holds the score markers together.
Okay. Jay makes great stuff. Big block from Sammy. He needed that.
It'd just be nice if Tornado put those score markers on there for us.
Yeah.
Tommy's 2-5 has been pretty much unstoppable, right?
Pretty much. Sammy's gotten a couple of them, but most of them has a very high percentage. A couple that he missed, one that he turned over, but otherwise they've been pretty solid.
See, I think the key to shooting on this zone is the short side. That one goes down the middle.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a big hole for a spray middle.
Well, now I'm going to go ahead and say that's the best shot, obviously, that he's had so far. His 2-bar is normally really solid. That's the best one he's had this match.
I personally think that's typically his best shot. The spray middle, he crushes that thing.
Absolutely crushes it. He's got no telling it either. You can't tell the takeoff. It's fast. It's powerful.
Oh, down that middle. What a great read.
Just inside of that posted 2-bar. Great shot.
That was good patience. He went a little bit slower.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's the key.
He worked that wall that time. Ooh. Another rare misexecution. Nice. Big, deep down to that wall.
Sam winning pro singles here this weekend already.
Who did he play in the finals of pro singles?
Trying to remember now.
Big block. Shot. Loose ball pickup for Tommy. Looking for the game winner. Oh, nice. Nice.
Matt Weber.
Oh, Matty. Okay. I didn't play pro singles this weekend. Wasn't feeling it.
No?
No, I didn't want to take third or fourth. It's not worth it.
Too much energy wasted?
I'm just too old to keep up with all these kids, Teddy.
Nah, you can't think like that. You got to take down as many of them as you can
Yeah.
for your city.
I just enjoy watching them play. They're so fun to watch play. And in this venue, you've got a great view of almost every table. There's a spot to watch all the matches, no matter who's playing, no matter where they're playing.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about this place.
Yep. All right, loose ball. Sammy picks it up on the 5. Nice brush up. He's waiting about maybe a heartbeat too long on that bait. Tommy's giving it to him. And then he shoots it, but then Tommy's moving over there. Seen that several times so far with that shot from the 3-bar of Sammy. Big block from Sammy. Big block. Ooh. Calling that a spin?
I think so.
I was going to say a rare miss execution, but apparently we got a spin, so ball's over to Sammy's 5. I still think he just looks like he's baiting for the pull side to me, and he's doing a great job of doing it. Sammy's either too late or he's picking a different shot.
I think Tommy's just so fast. He's sitting on 2 holes, baiting you to the last one. And you feel like you don't have any options because he's just giving you one, and he's going to go there, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's just going to move over there.
He's just too fast. He's just too fast.
He's too fast.
Yeah. Sammy's still trying to get that wall, work that wall, and Tommy's not giving it up. We're at 0-0 here. We're in, what are we in, game 4?
Yep, this is game 4.
2 games to 1 Tommy, 1-0 Tommy in game 4. Here we go.
$1,000 payout at the end of the road here for open singles.
Open singles. First place, $1,000.
$1,000. 500 for second. Off man and in.
Yep. Little hockey. We're playing little hockey here in Wisconsin. Tip drill. Oh, what a pickup. Block pass, loose ball. Tommy smashes it in the goal.
Tommy smash.
Tommy, yeah, the whole Tommy smash. That's a good one. I like it. Ooh, he almost picked that loose one up.
Oh, that was a quick hitter.
Very nice shot. Very nice shot from Sammy. Ooh, block on the 5, loose ball. Sammy's got on 3. Going back to the pole. He's tired of getting blocked with his rollover, so he's going to try to smash one of these own.
Tommy's got great pull defense, too. Sam
Nice
gets a straight, yeah.
Get the lift straight there, right?
Yeah, if the defenders are moving at all, you can hit a straight.
Yep.
If they're moving at all, the straight is open.
And Sammy's got a good straight. You and I played him in Michigan a few years ago, and he got me on 3 or 4 straights in the first game. But he did them all different. Lift straight, flippy straight, straight.
Oh, and he sprays that one down.
Did
Like,
you see he walked him off?
Angles it down, yeah.
Sammy was in there, and he walked him off the defense.
Intentionally angling it down. That's a really good shot. for the reverse. It make you not want to do a reverse on him anymore. I would have given that up by now.
Yeah.
Just because he can just drop it in there.
Well, I mean, we all know the king of that reverse defense is Ryan Moore. But,
Both Sam and Tommy use it very well.
yeah. But, I mean, nobody in the game uses as well as Ryan.
Right.
But that's what happens when you're the best goalie in the game. But that's become a new thing. And, you know, we were actually on the drive over here, we were talking about, you know, some of the trends in foosball. We've been playing foosball, you know, late 90s. And back then, the defense hadn't evolved to blocking rollovers as it had. You know, you go through the mid-2000s, late 2000s, 2010s. Defenses have evolved to it. And people, they would give you the dead bar back then because nobody would hit it. Then people started hitting it, and the defense kind of evolved into a no dead bar defense. And really, over the years, people aren't shooting dead bar rollovers anymore. And so, you know what I mean? So the defense now, if you go back to a dead bar defense, you're going to block those because nobody's shooting the dead bar. Sammy goes with a hook shot, gets blocked. That whole thing of history repeating itself. Sitting at 3-3 here, game 4. Sammy's putting up a fight.
Yeah, he's hanging tough in this fourth game.
Yeah, he is.
Timeout.
A timeout for Tommy. Is that the first one this game? I think that's the first time out this one.
I think so.
Well, I appreciate Wales talking about it's the longest you've heard me going on a swearing. You know, here's the thing. I would. But Teddy asked me not to, and I respect Teddy. So I can't. I'm gonna try my best to not to. I might accidentally, but I'm going to try not to.
He'll use more swear words after to make up for it, Mike.
When I leave this booth, it's going to be brutal. But I'm going to do my best to not do it in here because this is a family operation. Ooh, Sammy, big drop there. Foosball drop. Kind of feel like that body language in this game has not been Sam's greatest.
Match point, Tommy Yore.
Here we go.
Timeout. That's got to be a second.
That's a second, and you know this is a veteran move. This is a match ball, and that's what you know. And this is what I was kind of saying earlier. And I know you don't always agree with it, but Tommy, like Sammy had an opportunity to win that game.
If you're a master at the highest level, I agree with it. If you're not, and you might be unsure of your mechanics, I feel like you might be better suited to keep your hand on the handle.
Just throw caution to the wind.
All right, that'll do
Tommy
it.
with a big win.
Tommy moving on.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Be back with more in a bit.